Welcome to Lingua Latina Tutorials with Mr. K. This is Chapter 39, Lectio Grammatica. So exercise 14, we have practiced distinguishing between the indicative and the subjunctive because the at ending, at, can be both the indicative of the first conjugation, ara, like laudat. It can also be the subjunctive ending of the second, third, and fourth conjugations for era, ura, and ira verbs. So we're going to practice distinguishing those here. So is it the present indicative, praesen, utrum praesens indicativi, an conjunctivi, or is it the subjunctive? Exemplum, claudat conjunctivus, laudat indicativus. So claudat from claudera, the E is changed to an A for the subjunctive, and laudat, the first conjugation, so it's indicative. So volat, basically you need to recall the infinitives for these, and if you can't remember, you should look them up. So volat from volare, so that is indicativus, and from cholera, to bring up, to raise, colat is the subjunctive then, so conjunctivus. This one's a little trickier because the only difference here is we have educat with a long U and educat. Okay, so educat comes from educare, or sorry, it comes from the this comes from educere, to lead out, and educare with a short U means to bring up, like to raise, to educate. Educate comes from this one, educate, and there's a short U. So educat comes from educere. You know now that that's going to be subjunctive because the E is turned into an A. And educat from educare, you know now is the indicativus. There aren't too many like that. And so sentiat, you know, from sentira, and nuntiat from nuntiare, etc. Try the rest of those. Let's look at exercise 15. Here we have practice with the third, well, I'll read this aloud, you follow along. Datur persona tertia singularis praesentis indicativi activi. It. Da personam tertiam pluralis unt, iunt, eunt, et infinitivum praesentis, ura or ira. Exemplum, venit, veniunt, venire. Okay, so we have the third person singular of the present indicative active is given, datur, and so it is it. So all of these are going to be third person singular, it. So what we need to do is give the third person plural, whether it's going to be unt, iunt, because if it's an I stem, or eunt, and give the infinitive of the present tense. So it's either going to be ura or ira. So we're dealing only with third and fourth conjugation verbs. So example, venit, veniunt, venire. He comes, they come, and to come. So we have plaudit from plaudera, so plaudunt, and plaudera, to applaud. He applauds, they applaud, and then to applaud. So go ahead and go through, try the rest of those. And let's go on to exercise 16. Okay, exercitium sextum decimum. We have our vocab exercise. So acumbara, which means to lie down. So on your flashcard, on one side you have to lie down, on the other side you have acumbara and accubuisse, to lie down and to have lied down, to have laid down. Okay, go ahead and try the rest of those, and when you're all done, you're ready to review your chapter, tackle the pensa, and move on to chapter 40. Buona fortuna.